everybody.
What's going on?
Hi guys, welcome again to Fuse Unbuttered. This is where we give you premium gist on every and anything from stories across Nigeria and the globe. My name is Madichi, and of course I'm not here alone. Some beautiful faces staring at me right now. I don't know why.
Cause I don't know why.
Hi guys.
Yeah, we're here. We're here. We're actually
okay,
happy.
let people know who you are then.
Yeah, so Gabi is in the building, and you guys are here for a swell time.
You guys already know who it is.
They don't know.
ABA Kings.
They don't know.
Soft Daddy. You know how we do it.
So you were saying something that you're angry about something.
I was saying that I'm hearing things like they want to bank for more in this country.
How?
And I'm like, I don't understand.
Please,
I'm like, wait, what do you mean? I don't know. Like, I don't know how I feel about
Let
that.
it go already.
I don't feel good.
Let it go.
You can't ban Pomosa.
Anyway, guys, I agree, you guys. 100. Anyway, guys, we have a lot to talk about on the show, but you'd have to stay tuned. We'll be right back.
I used to care for the world's opinion. I used to fear their rejection. I used to beg for validation. And I used to wait to be seen. But the fire that burned in me was hotter. And the passion that lived in me had a voice of its own. So I stopped waiting and started to act. I stopped fearing and started to live. And when they thought I'd fail, I stepped into my power.
Because my time is now.
Amstel Malta, be your best.
Fuse Unbuttered.
All right, so we'll be starting off with, rapper Speed Darlington, who recently put out a post where he was telling people, you know what, all these people that are, social media creators, especially the skit makers, that are coming out to tell you that this is how they bought their range, this is how they bought their Benz, that is a lie. Even with all the many subscribers that they have, that there's something else that is going on. That is not just skit making that is giving them all that money that we're seeing.
Those people have something else they do. All those people you see with 3 million subscribers or whatever, they have something else going on. They're not just on the internet.
And for a while now, we've been hearing about a lot of skit makers, celebrating, milestones. Some of them will come and talk about how, they were able to buy, a house. Some will talk about how they were able to buy cars, like really exotic cars. So I'm going to, just tell you about Brain Jota. Like in May 2022, that's this year, he got a Toyota Venza for his mother. We remember that. I saw that. That's just a while back, yes. We also remember Shank Comics. In this same year, July, bought a Lexus SUV as his first car, and he was celebrating it. Okay. And we still had someone that came out and said, Shank, I don't think it's skit making that gave you that. We have Ash Mushi, who has sometime bought a really exotic SUV for herself, and of course she bought a house for herself sometime this year. So I don't know.
I think I am going to stand firmly against what Speed Darlington is somewhat accusing them for, and this is for the mere reason that maybe at some point in my life too, maybe like last year, and I probably felt like, what are these people doing? Yes, no doubt that, there are bad eggs in every crate. Do you understand? So there might be some people that are probably not making bulk of their money from just the content creating and it's okay to first off it's very, very okay to be doing something else to make money for you apart from skit making,
but not something shady,
not something illegal.
Okay,
do you understand that? Yeah, not something that's illegal.
Okay to be doing something else.
So because you're a content creator, you're a skit maker, and there's a lot of money you can make from it. I'm aware that once you have over 1 million followers, once you have like going to 2 million, 3 million followers, your charges skyrockets. I know there's a skit maker in this country that if we know his worth and you compare it to the way he's always dressing in his skit, and you'll be blown away.
Yeah.
All right. This person has over 10 million followers, even more followers than many big top artists, dragging followers with artists, and he has like over over like maybe like 1 million followers subscribers on.
AB,
I
drop
wonder,
a
please,
name.
can you just
I'm
see your
only
name?
like,
Brother Shaggy.
Okay, of course.
So, but Brother Shaggy does not like to pose off
Yeah,
like as one very
yeah.
flamboyant person. But that man is in money.
I know,
Allow me to
I
say
know.
that man
I
is in money.
agree.
Do you understand?
Okay,
And I want to like just round off to say, imagine someone is charging like 2 million naira for every advert post on his page, and he's getting a minimum of 4 or 5 adverts from just posts. Now there's rate card for announcements. There's rate card for involving your own brand in their skits. So if they're making about 15 million to 20 million naira every month, and it's consistent for like 5 months, what are you saying they can afford it?
Okay, here's what
let's
I
not even
think,
forget that
right?
some of them have like brand ambassador.
Yeah, some of them are actually
deals.
social media
Yeah, so-
influencers and all that. So I don't think Speedy Dance is actually coming for everybody, because
Yeah,
there are
it's not
some
coming
skit
from
makers that are
everybody.
obviously doing really
Well,
good.
there's that.
And coming from Speed Dalenting, for someone that's tried music, tried acting, tried
content-
comedy,
content
and it's not
creation.
working, so we shouldn't be surprised it's coming out to say. It's not working
What
for
are you
him.
trying to say, that he's hating?
No, I'm not saying it. I'm saying that it's not working for him like that. So if it's coming out to say, okay,
When you take one step, yeah, bang.
Multina, share happiness.
Fuse Unpotted.
All right, guys, let's move on to Dami Crane and Davido, who just decided to be dragging each other. No, not that they're dragging each other, actually. Don't let me not say what is not.
One is dragging the other.
Not like he's dragging, actually. You know, a couple of years back when Perry came out, you know that if I give you
Yeah,
one
in
penny,
2017,
you become able to me. Davido gave proper credit just on Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was on the digital credit and all that. That shout out to Dami Crane, who co-wrote the hook on Perry with him. And just this week, Dami Crane says that all my rich guys wey they owe me money today na Monday. I beg make we bring am come Supreme High Twitter courts. My brother Davido mentions Davido run the check. I don't reach out to people over the years based on split sheets and outstanding, no response. We guys know they get this combo here. And this is Dami Crane literally calling out Davido to say that he has not received his payment for his input on the hit song Perry, which came out years back, and said he also said that he has reached out to a couple of people on Davido's team and no, he's not getting any feedback. That's that story, but we're waiting for Davido to actually respond
and say something about
But why does it take
about
one person to come out for every other person to come out? I mean, well, just recently we spoke about Kata Efe and Berry, same collaboration ish and all that.
Okay, so this
and
is
now
this
Dami
is
Crane from nowhere. I mean,
Dami Crane is not from nowhere.
No, I know. There was a time he used to be like the rave of
I
the moment.
loved Dami Crane, and I just have to say,
I don't know what happened.
I was a fan of Dami Crane. I was a fan.
Yes,
I know you had issues in the States one time.
Yeah. So it's really not about before Gabby comes from. It's really not about that. But I mean, like. Okay, well, I want to ask: does it have to be public? Like, this is something he could have. I mean,
for the mere fact that he stated that he has been trying as much as possible to reach out to his team and he's not getting any positive response. That's why he's bringing it to the Twitter icon.
So, what difference would it make?
Oh, trust me, it would make a difference.
Really?
Yes.
Yes,
it would.
because now it's going to definitely draw Davido's attention in case his attention had not been drawn before. Maybe Davido did not even know. Maybe he was reaching out to the team all along.
Yeah.
Now Davido is going to be aware.
Funny thing is, it might not be Dami Crane reaching out to the team. It might be Dami Crane's team.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, my own management is reaching out to your management, and it's becoming very official. Like, Baba, we are taking this into straight jacketed and white collar way. How about we take it to like the streets of Twitter, where our violence headquarters is. All right, guys, listen, we'll be right back after the short break. There's still more for you. Stay with us.
I used to care for the world's opinion. I used to fear their rejection. I used to beg for validation. And I used to wait to be seen. But the fire that burned in me was hotter. And the passion that lived in me had a voice of its own. So I stopped waiting and started to act. I stopped fearing and started to live. And when they thought I'd fail, I stepped into my power.
Because my time is now.
Amstel Malta, be your best.
Multina, share happiness.
Fuse Unpotted.
Popular American pastor Juanita Bynum has been quizzed for charging people a certain amount of money to learn how to pray. Now she's charging $1,499,
which is approximately $1,500.
$1,500.
Okay, so she's charging that amount to learn how to pray, and people have been coming on social media to say, why would you do that? I mean, coming from someone as popular as that, I mean, is she using us to take care of her Gucci needs or don it and all that? So what do you guys think about it? Well, let me give my own perspective on this. So I feel like I was telling Gabby of just the way you pay to study, say, religious and cultural studies in school, just the way you pay to study theology. I mean, we've seen pastors, priests actually go for that course. I feel like it's similar, but you know the way blogs carry things like this, they'll tag it like she's actually extorting people, which I don't think it is. Yeah, that's my opinion.
So I mean, for me, I just saw the headlines of this story. I've not heard like what it's the full gist is. It's real details, you get me? Because like, yes, she might be charging for like prayer classes, but is it just prayer classes? What else is attached to that? It might be an entire course that
there's a curriculum,
an entire curriculum, I beg your pardon, that one of the outlines on it is learning how to pray, and people just speak out, she's charging to learn how to pray. It might be an entire curriculum where one of the outlines on that curriculum involves you learning how to pray. So I'm really not going to be very judgmental and say, but if it is just learning how to pray, I feel that's very, very appalling. It's been extra.
So anyways, for me, I'll just say I don't think you should pay to learn how to pray. Like if you go through, like if you're a religious person, there are provisions for that in your religious book. Like for me as a Christian, it's there. God will tell you this is how you should pray by yourself. So I feel like don't be too religious sometimes that you fall for certain let's say tactics basically of other people, something like that. So don't be that. But I just hope that that's not what is happening in this case, and I hope she actually comes out and says, this is actually what it is. Let me clear the air so that you guys don't think that this is what's going on. Very important.
Guys, all right, don't forget to join the conversation. This is a much you can take today on Fuse Unpotted. Follow us on YouTube at Fuse1, Instagram Fuse Local. Follow me on all social media platforms at _MyDJ.
You have to emphasize the all.
Yes, all everywhere.
Okay, so some of us that accounts are not the same on all. Please find me on Instagram at Gabby.Gabby and do well to follow me.
Please guys, follow me on Instagram at AB_AKYNZ, AB_Akins. That's right.
It's giving. I'm gonna say it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Guys, stay fused.
From all of us here in the studio, guys,
stay fused.
Upfront and personal, world-class business, world-class consultants.